Well, today I think we're going to do a little work to this shed here, because this spring when I came out here and opened the door, there was probably a good 3 inches of standing water in here, and that's not good. We can't have that. So I'm going to fill this whole floor with rock, but first I got to get everything out of here. So let's go ahead and open the door, and I'll fire up the Beetle, drive that out, and then see if this thing will run again. I got to put gas in it and a battery and drive it out of here, and then of course all the crap along the sides, and then we can start fixing it. Last spring when the snow melted, the ground was still frozen, and the water didn't have anywhere to go in this whole area here, all the way around to the back side, and including in here was completely flooded. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't dump that little mountain of rock in here, and hopefully we won't have that problem again. So first things first, we got to fire up the Beetle. I haven't run this thing in quite some time. Hopefully it'll start for us. Getting a little chilly, but yeah, copyright. No problem. Yeah, I think we'll just park this over there for now. Good enough spot. Now we'll go get the tractor. Alright, I got a battery in this thing and some fresh gas. Let's see what this sucker's going to do. Absolutely nothing. Nice. Alright, a little battery cable adjustment. That should help. Well, it runs, but it looks like I'm low on hydraulic fluid, so I'll have to fill that up, and then I can raise the plow. Kind of need to do that to get it out of here. It works now. Pretty good too. Yeah, that'll work. Now we got to clear out all that little stuff in the shed. We'll be able to level her off and throw some rock in there. Alright, I got out everything that had wheels, and I could kind of roll. Some of this stuff I don't think I'm going to put back in. And this rototiller, you know, it's a decent looking rototiller, but the engine's got some valve problems, and of course the tire's flat now and the wheels won't roll. So I might leave that one out. And those two lawnmowers, they did work, but you know, they're just cheap piles of crap, and I got 100 of them, so I might leave those out. That thing ran good. I'll probably put that back in. Just need to fix the spindle and the bearings there. They're all toast. That thing, at some point, I think I'm going to turn that into a little portable battery charger. And then that snowblower's still good. It needs a little bit of work, but other than that, it's fine. And the rototiller, as you can see, is just kind of falling apart, but yeah, I'll probably put a couple of these things back in. And here we have it, the Bobcat. If you've been around a while, you remember this. Went ahead and I borrowed it back from my uncle to move all this dirt, so I think what I'm going to do is throw all these engines on it and bring them outside. The snowblower engines, I think, are still all good, and the other two are just kind of parts engines, but we'll throw them on the bucket and drag them out of here and put them on the pallet outside somewhere, and then that'll be cleared up, and then we can get the hood and the fenders from the LTD. I think I'll put those on my truck. I'll bring that over and drive it out, and then we can go over the floor here and kind of level it out a little bit. You can see the gophers have been in here in a few spots, making a mess. Hopefully the rock will kind of dissuade them from making a home in here, but we'll get it cleaned out and we'll be ready to throw rock in here. I think it'll be an improvement. Alright, I got it kind of raked out in here, all the dead grass and leaves, and got it at least somewhat level, so now it's time to hop in the Bobcat and start making a million trips and bringing that rock in here. Still beats doing it with a shovel though. Well, I got all the rock in here, thankfully. I'm better with a rake than I am with a Bobcat, so I'll grab a rake and kind of smooth this out and see where we're at. I still got about half the pile of rock left, so I don't know if once I get this level out and kind of packed down, if I'll want to add more or if I'll use it for maybe another shed or put it on the driveway or what. But we'll go ahead and rake this out smooth and see where that puts us. Alright, I've got it at least somewhat smoothed out. Ideally I'd have a power tamper to tamp this down, but I don't have one of those. And I'm not going to go rent one, but I do have a roller, like one of those rollers you pull behind a lawnmower or an ATV. You fill it with water and kind of squish the stuff down. So I'm going to see if I can hook it to the lawnmower and back it in. Not the way you're supposed to use it, but I don't think I'll be able to turn in here. I don't think it's quite big enough, so I'll see if I can kind of back it in and pack some of this stuff down, and then we'll see if we need to add some more or if we're good. Alright, I used the roller out there and that seemed to work pretty good. It was kind of tedious backing it in here, but it did seem to pack stuff down, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I'll probably want to haul some more in the back here. It's a little bit lower, and I kind of want the water, if it does get in here, to go that way outside the door. So I think I'm going to come back with some more rock. I've still got a ton of it, so we'll build this up a little further and then rake it and roll it and all that all over again. Alright, I got that second layer packed in here and raised it up quite a bit. You can see there by the door, I could see the width of 2 boards and then some. And now it's full up to the top, so I think we're good. It's packed down pretty well. Some little dips and whoops, but you know, I don't really care. Hopefully it'll keep the water out. That's just the only thing I really want it to do. So now all that's left is to bringing all the machinery in the cars again. I'm going to leave out some of the stuff I don't really need in the building, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.